Hello and welcome to Lag Raha Hai Market. Let's get started with today. So first things first, let's look at Nifty chart. So last time we met, our verdict was that downturn likely to continue till a form, till a bottom forming violent buying move comes. So not happening that. Holding on to existing shorts till a clean reversal signal comes. No reversal signal yet. Relentless selling continuing. So, and as you can see, this channel that we drew earlier definitely seems broken, and I don't know what kind of surprise can make it. I don't know. Yeah, I can possibly draw a channel's you know bottom, extend it like that and say "Ki maybe there's a support here," but it doesn't really fit, does it? Because what really fits is this, not this so much, right? It's probably this is the channel and it looks like broken. um, Daily candle marbozu, and even in Nifty we had said last time that look, this horizontal support is broken, which means it's very difficult unless I mean, now whatever we are doing should be in the territory of trend following, and if we are not doing trend following, we are essentially bottom fishing, right? Anybody who goes long here is essentially bottom fishing, and that is my concern with being anything other than short at this point in time. So nothing has changed. Nifty is still both indices forming bearish Marubozu on daily, and even on weekly we are below last week's low. Oh my god, Bank Nifty is actually was down 4% um, in last week, right? My god, like I can't believe this. This is crazy. This is like a full almost 16% correction in Bank Nifty. I remember talking to my last trading boss, and he was telling me, uh, like you were saying, market down with itni shiddat ki the entire kainat. Never mind. So you know what I mean. So open interest too early to analyze, right? Day one, no open interest form yet because Monday was a trading day, Tuesday was a holiday, and nothing really has happened here. So even if I were to put it on 7th April mode, nothing, right? I mean, nothing really has formed. I can say that there's some over here and there, but nothing really here yet. Again, PCR also no open interest formed yet, so let's just leave it there. What matters to us is the FII DI data. Short call, short put both. Short call, short put both. Long call, long put both. So basically, FII is slightly bullish on Friday. So change doesn't have a meaning because Monday was expiry. So chodo yaar, that is also pointless. FII is change has no meaning because last trading day was expiry due to, so OI change has no meaning due to expiring contracts on the last trading day. But overall OI, short call long put, short call long put, long call short put. So basically FII and pro, short call long put, client long call short put. Chalo, now let's look at futures and options data. FII has slightly bought some Oh, again, sorry. Expiry. So this change amount has no meaning because obviously this is rollover, and even the 6,000 quantity sell is not an absolute number because a lot of contracts expire, and this sell is just to maintain that contract, right? Because March 30th was expiry. The 6,000 basically was to maintain the steady OI. It's not fresh 6,000 short. This has some meaning though, although sometimes I wonder if it is about futures and spot arbitrage. But futures change is due to expiry, rollover not complete, uh, short OI is almost as high as last month though, right? So let's not put numbers there. FII sold 11,000 crore in cash, but some could be FUT versus deriv versus equity arb because expiry, right? Because this last day people could sell in spot and buy in future, buy in option, because there could be some micro pricing, but it's still there's no doubt in my head that there's a big sell figure, but I don't know how big a sell figure it is, right? Yeah, this is the story of our life, boss. This is the story of our life. 1 lakh crore in March sell figure. Oh god, I'm gonna sit down for some time. So basically, you're gonna tell me that there is more selling in March than February, January. This is 47,000 plus 34,000, 80,000. This is roughly 1 lakh crore. This is 1 lakh. Basically, there is more sell than in March than October, November, December, Jan, Feb put together. And all of this put together, let me just do some maths. This is almost 1 lakh crore, 1 lakh 30,000 crore, 1 lakh 50,000 crore, 1 lakh 85,000 crores, 2 lakh 20,000 crores, 2 lakh 30,000 crores, 3 lakh 50,000 crores is what FII sold since July. 3 lakh 50,000 crores is what FII sold till July. Nagesh, I don't think that's the right way to look at it. The right way to look at it is what is the SIP return, and the SIP return is actually negative. In fact, I'll show you a very interesting study that I've done because, one second. So I'll show you a study that I've done on the side. I have to update, of course, some values for this. So there are two types of SIPs I have assumed. One is an SIP. So I'll just change this to March 1st, 20. Oh God. Let me just add one more line. I have to share this from my. Basically, okay, let's not complicate it. See, 23,151 was the value on March 1st. Okay. So I am just doing a study in which I am SIPing into Nifty from March 1, 2023 to March 1, 2026. And I'm calculating XIRR on March 13. So if my SIP is an equal value SIP. My XIRR on Nifty is just 1.74%. And if I do an SIP which increases 1% every month, just for fun, right? I'm sure nobody does SIP which increases 1% every month. Maybe they do half a percent every month. In any case, or maybe they do every month, right? Because people's salaries increase more than 12% a year. At least in the past, it used to do that. And the disposable income, of course, increases by a higher function than absolute income. So you can see this, right? Um, if an increasing SIP, then the XIR is 1%. This is all assuming March 13th number, which is 23,150. So if we go to 22,500 or something, we're even more toasted. But basically, yeah, Indian market is thoda gone. Dekho, Maz, you're saying how to short sensible. I'll tell you what. Don't short sensible. It is entirely promoter held, very scammy promoter. You will get into all sorts of trouble with that short, so don't even attempt. The promoter knows how to manipulate F&O. Very bad idea. So anyway, so uh, I guess I could write a book on India. यार क्या point क्या है? See, every smart guy out there knows what is Indian market, so he doesn't have to read. And the non-smart ones who are investing, they are never going to understand this. They don't want to understand this. Boss, like for the last n number of years, so many people raised red flags ki boss, this is overvalued, this is overvalued, this is mal chipka yojana, this is ridiculous, please don't buy into it. But did anybody listen, boss? Nobody listened, right? Everybody was like aadmi hoya market jana to upar hi hai. People were like India story, like, we'll always, grow, market can never come down, ye can never come down, wo can never down. It's ridiculous, right? So um it's like your life sometimes get defined by one or two black swans, and people underestimate the impact of one or two black swans. So yeah, anyway, but who listens? I mean, nobody listens, right? I mean, right now I can say whatever I want because for a few days the market is behaving the way we expected it to. But my god, last year the amount of flack I received, like, I understand people saying that, boss, your top prediction was incorrect, but saying that, boss, you're conspiring against India, George Soros gave you money to say that Indian market. I'm like, boss, I have Soros in my life, SORROWS. I don't have sorrows in my life, SOROS. So yeah, no point, boss. Like anyway, so looking at the other markets, S&P is up today. Also, obviously, India is expected to open up tomorrow because Trump is saying regime change ho gaya. So Trump saying regime change happened and all is like, I had this friend in 12th standard. He used to say ki he's in relationship with a girl. Then I'll ask a girl will be like, when did that happen? I didn't know. So I'm attaching just about that much credibility to anything coming out from the president of the United States now. Uh, dollar index is up. Gold is up. I think gold will now go up. Probably we can even see a 5,000 level getting tested again. I think silver is also likely to go up. If it's able to break this level, we'll see silver probably headed again to, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see where the target is. Gold can break out, silver can break out. US bonds are strengthening, oddly enough. And Bitcoin is slightly down, right? But anyway, the point is, um, so what to do tomorrow? Sorry, that's why we are here, right? Um, oh God. Yeah, this is not my ad. This is TradingView ad. I'm willing to pay TradingView any amount of money if they can accept my payment, accept my card, and make it a pro version and stop showing ads. But they simply don't accept my payment. I'm going to try everything again tomorrow. So yeah, Nagesh. So the problem with that approach is this, right? Um, mm, Domestic money is just Aam Aadmi's money. a 3% middle class trying to invest into something because they got no other options. And the sellers are FIIs, which are actual FIIs, and 70% of FIIs who are our own politicians and rich people disguised as FII coming from Mauritius and Cayman. You know how this story goes, bro. It doesn't have a good ending. Um, so, look, the only reason why Nifty continued to rise is because they realized it's in their interest to let it rise. And now, if it is falling, it is because they are realizing it is there in their interest to let it fall, because majority of the people have had very nice exits and whatnot, right? How far back that SIP goes? That was a 3-year SIP. Okay. Why are spreads better than naked options? It's just psychological. थोड़ा शांति है manage करने के लिए. Also, obviously, low risk, low reward. So it doesn't really wreck your psychology. It is immune to vega, immune to theta. You don't have to worry too much about Greeks if you trade spreads. Um, how is option OI going to affect index? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Need both kind of, like, if there is OI, that's because somebody knows there's a support in index somewhere. Index is not driving OI. Index and OI are both driven by the same group of people. Arun, I'm very happy to hear that, bro. Thank you for making my day. Uh, so anyway, so what do we do tomorrow? The question mark is, I think, oh, GIFT Nifty has started trading. So there's a very high likelihood that we might have a very positive open tomorrow. No questions about that. Like, if Nifty goes back into this channel, where is that channel? I don't find my channel when I need to find it, right? Yeah. So if Nifty goes back into this channel, we can possibly test the middle of the channel, which is now at 23,200, and eventually hit 23,800. So my target one, so earlier I had said 23,800 and then 24,000 something, but now that we are drifting further in the channel, my target one is 22,800. If that breaks 23,200, so let me write all of that down. If Nifty goes back into that channel, expect a short term quick up move, 22,800, 23,200, and stretch target to 23,800. Obviously, we won't play for 23,800 right away. We'll first see if 22,800 gets retested. If 22,800 gets broken, then we know that 23,200 is on the cards, because middle of the channel, obviously. That gets broken, then we might visit 23,800, 24,000 max. Uske aage everything ram bharose, we don't know what will happen, but it's a good starting point, right? So at least for now, I am slightly more inclined. So basically, if you have shorts and if you think the channel is getting reclaimed, try considering. I mean, we have already booked some profits at multiple stages. We have booked a little bit of profit here, a little bit of profit there. We have always booked some small quantity profits on the way down at 23,000, at 22,800, everything. Um, Look, if you have dur ka December ka spreads, it won't be affected by this short term bounce. But if you're short in near term expiries, maybe it might not end well if there's a violent bounce. So I think there's a bounce coming. Um, uh, if the channel is reclaimed, short term bull call spreads. I really would wonder why not long call option. The answer is very simple. Don't long call options at this point of time, because the IV is very high. So you'll be buying expensive options. So if you are going to do this, do spreads so that your net premium is low and the market goes up, right? Anyway, so that is our analysis for today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining, and as